welcome back to 4F Beauty. When will I be YouTube famous? I don't know. But in today's video, you're going to find out how to achieve a wing using Jeffree Star lipsticks and a nail dotting tool. So, if you want to find out how to perfect a wing without having to perfect a wing, you're in exactly the right place. There comes the tutorial. Welcome back from the intro. As you can see, I haven't got any base products on yet, apart from I have lip scrubbed. I've put some of my usual nipple cream on my lips because they're particularly dry at the moment where we've got such lovely warm weather, and I have got my moisturiser with sun cream on. I'm struggling with hay fever at the moment in that my eyes just keep streaming at the sides. That combined with, you can tell the fan's on because it's so hot already. If you're saying, well, if it's that hot, why aren't you taking this off? Because if I take this off, there's a risk I'll be exposing myself when I fall out the side of this. So this is literally just for the duration of filming so that I don't become an X-rated channel. Yeah. So I'm kind of struggling at the moment to keep any kind of foundation on my face, even like just powder foundation I'm struggling with. But what I wanted to come on and show you is that the liquid lipsticks that I ordered to go with the Thirsty palette that my hubby got for me have arrived. These are the ones that I've ordered, as you can see. And I'm going to show you something just a little bit different with these because a lot of people have been saying that yes, my mini wing tutorial is great, but they're still struggling, they're still not getting it right, they're still struggling to get the right shape. So this is kind of a mini hack to sort of learn your shape for a wing without having to have a solid wing. All will become clear, I promise. Right, you've probably already seen it in the intro. Yeah, nice one, Ange. Right, I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to zoom in and show you what I mean. There we go. Hi! Right, I am going to put some colour on my eyes. So, in order for it to stay where I want it, I need to put some concealer on. And I'm going to go in for the Colourpop No Filter in Fair 02. There we go. Oh, you actually focused for me for once, that's nice. I swear it's getting overheated like me. Doesn't want to do anything just lately. And you can see this is super, super bright. I might even end up putting a different colour underneath once I'm done, because I might decide it looks just a little bit too bright. I look like I should be about to start a tribal war dance. Like maypole dancing or something. Right, as always, just my little flat foundation brush to blend this out. So, how's your day been so far? How are you liking this warm weather? Or are you not? Are you like me, where you've got an illness that just doesn't... See, I used to really love... Oh, okay, maybe that's going to be... Yeah, that is going to be... That's for the time being. Let's just take that off from under there, because that's definitely going to be too light when I've not got foundation on. So we'll worry about the under eyes in a little bit. Yeah, maybe. You see, I leave these fails in because I think it's important for you to see that, you know, most people cut all this stuff out and you don't ever get to see them having a fail. But do you know what? I think the fails sometimes are more fun than some of the videos. So, can't see what I'm doing, I'm just relying on muscle memory. What was I saying? Oh god, yeah, normally I used to love the warm weather. because my arthritis doesn't hurt anywhere near as much. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still painful, but it's not as bad in the summer. It goes from like a level sort of 8, 9, 10 down to about a 7, 8, 9, which, believe it or not, is quite a nice relief. But the fibro that I've got, you feel extremes of temperature as part of it. So if you're a little bit cold, I feel like I'm sitting in the Antarctic in a bikini. And if you're a bit warm, I feel like I'm sitting, being, you know, sizzled in a tandoori oven. So, yeah. Right, so I put this white base on, as you can see. And yet, believe it or not, this is not the white one. I've got the 00, which is the white one. So, that'll give you an indication of how light their foundation goes, actually. Right, I'm going to get my Coty Airspun out, my ever faithful. I'm so glad that a mate of mine picked this up when she was over in the States and didn't like it, because I love it. And it smells just like the powder my mum used to use when I was a kid, because they've not changed anything about it since they started the company back in the 30s. Again, I'm not going to fuss about that because I haven't done anything with the under eye yet. Just set that. I mean, up until the last few years, my makeup consisted of concealer, powder, mascara, clear lip gloss, out the door. And for an evening out, it was all of the above, plus a little bit of... I used to get the old the Urban Decay glitter liner and just spread it all over my lid, and then bung a red lippy on, and that was me done and out the door. And, you know, it's only been the last few years I've got into makeup, but boy have I got into makeup. Right, I'm going to go in with the Thirsty palette again, because it's just summer in a palette, it really is. And it's, as always, Jeffrey's usual. Let's see if I can come back a bit safe, I'm mucking about with the zoom. You know, it's the usual high quality Jeffrey shadows. So there we go. Right, I'm going to do it a little bit different. Normally I smoke the crease, blend it up, darken it up, do an outer corner, and then do the lid. Different way today. I'm going to start off with the lid. I know what you're thinking. Just trust me on this one, okay? So I'm going to go in with a nice little flat packer brush like this. I think it's actually meant to be a concealer brush, but I like it because it picks up a nice lot of... although I do tap off. And I'm just going to initially just press this in. Because I really want the lid to be vibrant. Actually, I needn't worry about tapping off because I can just swipe it away where I've not got any base on. Yay! So I'm just packing that all on to get a really nice, super bright lid. I just love how bright this is. It's so difficult to find a nice bright yellow which stays bright when you blend it out. You know, I think the Sugar Pill one does, but I haven't got a Sugar Pill one. But from what I've seen on other people using it, Sugar Pill looks like it keeps its depth of colour, but the majority of yellows do sheer out quite a bit. I'm just going to get a fluffy brush, pop a little bit of yellow on the tip, and just gently buff the edge and over the lid to get rid of any loose powder. Because obviously I didn't lay any glitter glues down or anything. Oh, I I love not having to worry about the fallout. It's brilliant. I can see why people do this first. And now I'm going to go in with a more densely packed brush. I have to wipe that yellow away, it's really bugging me. I know I could leave it, I probably should leave it, but it'll bug me all the way through the editing process if I don't do that. Oh, look how pink my cheeks are. That was from like half an hour sitting in the sun yesterday, and it wasn't even in direct sun, the sun was on the other side of the house. Right, I'm going to go into Beach, which is the beautiful bright coral on the top. And I'm just going to waggle that through the crease, because I want a really warm, vibrant, bright look today. Pack a bit of colour on the exhale outside there, and just give that a wee bit of a buff up. Because I'm not going to have foundation on today, so I can just really blow the edges out. I mean, I could go in with taste buds if I wanted to, but I like to just blow this. I mean, there's so much pigment in his shades, you can just, you know, just blow them out like I just did there. And just deepen, put a little bit more colour in that corner there, there we go. I like that. So what's your favourite? I mean, there's a lot of palettes with this sort of colour scheme at the moment. There's the, I think Natasha Denona Tropic was the first one to mix sort of blues in with like peaches and stuff. And then of course you've got the Life's a Drag palette from Manny. You've got Violet Voss Flamingo due to be, I think the pre-orders have gone out for that, and then it's launching some point in July. But you know, what do you think of these? What's your favourite of all of the summery palettes that are coming out? I suppose really you could include the Urban Decay one as well, that was all sort of warm tones just with a pop of blue. I mean, this at least does have more than just a pop of blue, it's got these lovely shimmers in it as well, so just blowing this out a bit. Do you ever have one eye that blends better than the other? You have like good eyebrow, bad eyebrow. You know, good eye, bad eye. The other benefit to this is, of course, you can just really tidy the edges up, which I love being able to do. But normally when I'm doing this, I'm doing a foundation review as well, so I want to put the foundation on before I've done my eyes. So anyway, I'm blethering, aren't I? Okay. I either need to blow this corner out a bit more, or I need to deepen the other one up. I really hope you can hear me over this fan. I'm so sorry, but it is really hot in my kitchen again. Right, I think I'm just going to have to add some more to the other side. Oh, as Bob Ross would say when he was painting, there's no accidents. No, there's no mistakes, just happy little accidents. There we go. There we go. Right, and I'm going to go in with that big fluffy brush that I blew the yellow out with. Take the yellow off of that on my colour switch and really just fluff those edges to get them as soft as possible. This is kind of a, you're off for a day to the beach, you really don't want to muck about too much, but you still want to look decent in case you're still at the beach in the evening and end up in a nightclub somewhere. Which I can't tell you how many times it's happened to me. Okay, right, now comes the fun bit. Should I finish off under the eyes first? Yeah, I think I will actually. Right, I'm going to pick up some Colourpop This was originally Fair 5, but that's on the old numbering, so I'm not quite sure what it will be for the new one. I'm just going to pop some of this under my eyes because, you know, the dark circles are real. You know, join the dark side. I'm just going to use, because I've already done the eye, I'm going to use a slightly smaller one just on the inner corner there. Just so that I don't smudge any of the eye stuff that I've already done. And then just gently buff the concealer out. This brush is still slightly damp because I did actually clean it off on the face wipe that you've seen me tidying up with. So it is shearing the concealer out a little bit, but I don't mind that so much because obviously it's, I just want the darkest of the circles covered up, and maybe my little thread veins that are coming through there. Just whack some of the excess on my nose. It'll all sweat off in about 10 minutes time anyway, so there's no point fretting too much about it. And I shall clean that off again. I always clean any creams off of my brushes straight away. It means that if you want to use them tomorrow, there's no sort of contamination from the previous day's stuff. And when you do your weekly deep clean, it takes half the time. And I'm all for saving time. Let's shoot a colour under the bottom. I'm going to get my packer brush that I put the yellow on with. I'm going to pick up some of Submerge, which is the beautiful blue. I mean, look at that. Even when it doesn't focus on that, how beautiful is that blue? And I'm going to, because if we've got the beach colours up here, let's put the sea down here, shall we? I'm just going to, now you know normally I put one colour on and then smudge it with another one, but I'm literally just going to smudge this blue with itself, just to give a nice little wash of colour before I start the fun bit. Although this is quite fun anyway. But the whole point of this is the wing. Now, all of Jeffree's lipsticks are eye safe. Not every liquid lipstick is. It's down to you to check which ones are and which ones aren't. Now, technically, his red and his pink ones aren't eye safe in America because they can stain your skin. But that's the only reason that the FDA won't pass them as eye safe. Now, I don't know about you, but I really don't care because micellar water, when you take your makeup off and then washing your face the next day and a little bit more micellar water, has taken any staining off when I've used them. So, yeah. I'm just going to pop my palette back in its little case, keep it as clean as possible for as long as possible. Now, here comes the fun bit. I'm going to zoom you out because it feels weird talking to you when all you can see is my eyes. Hello! Using my Pokemon phone case that you know I normally use when I put my foundation on, I'm going to use this. Now this is a nail art dotting tool with two different sized dots on the ends. And I'm going to start off with Huntington Beach. And I'm just going to put some of that on there. Alright? Just literally wiping it off onto the plastic. You can wipe it onto, you know, if you've got a palette that you use to put your foundation on, great. Before I used this, I used to use a Pringles lid, of all things. Other snacks are available. Right, let's zoom you in. And now what I was saying, I'm going to try and get you as close as I can. There we go. I'm just going to dip. See if we can get you to focus on this. Hello, come on. Can you? Can you? Can you? Sort of. I'm just going to dip that ball into the lipstick. Be very careful when you're using anything this thin near your eye. I will not be responsible if you poke your eyeball out. And really gently just dot the eyeshadow where you would normally put a liner. Okay, and then going from the end here, aiming as if you're going to go up to the end of your brow, just bung a few dots in. There essentially is the shape of your wing. Now if you want, you can just get a little brush and play join the dots, or you can do a slightly more editorial look, which is what I'm going to go for today. And yeah, I'm aware I haven't done anything with my brows yet. But as I said before, I'm doing things a little bit differently today. And then using the face wipe, I'm just going to clean the end of that ball off. See? And then I'm going to go in to 818, which is this lovely. If you got watermelon soda from the 2015 summer collection, this is like if you mixed watermelon soda with Drug Lord, the white one. It's a much brighter, more neon watermelony colour. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to add, just randomly, a few dots of this in. I'm not talking much when I'm doing this because obviously I need to concentrate. I've got a sharp object in my eyeball. And as I only see with one of my eyes already, I'd really rather not poke the other one out. Clean the end off. And then I'm going to go into Cherry Wet, which is this lovely, again, kind of a coral red. In a lot of the pictures and a lot of the videos I've seen, it does look more like a true red, but in person this is definitely a corally, smoky kind of red. And I'm going to pick up some of that. And again, I'm just going to randomly bung a few dots in, wherever I feel like plopping one. And you can see it does give a really fun kind of tutti frutti, confetti. I mean, if you've got the Equality one, you could do this with all the colours and do like a pride wing. which would be awesome now I come to think of it. And then finally I'm going to open up Yummy, which is the bright orange, which when it dries down, if you've got pumpkin pie from the holiday collection 2 years ago, I want to say, could be more than that, I think it's the holiday collection 2 years ago, where when pumpkin pie dries down you get little bits, if you rub your lip you get little bits of gold mica come up. This is the same, this Yummy, but it's in a brighter orange. Now obviously you don't want to be rubbing it on your eye because you're just going to undo all your hard work that you've done, but on your lips it would look fab for the summer, just with, once it's dried down, giving it a little bit of a, you know, smush your lips together a bit, gently pat them, and it brings out like this gold mica. Imagine that as the sun goes down at a party. How cool would that look? And you can see in some cases I'm actually overlapping the dots because I'm deciding, well actually no, I want this colour there. But how effective and how pretty and how summery is that look? Just so you can see it from a bit of a distance. Initially you think, oh, what's going on with their eyes? I can see something, but what's going on? And then when you get closer and they can see that it's literally just like tutti frutti hundreds and thousands of dots. I just absolutely, it's, I've done this before quite a few times, and I always love how it turns out. And you can see you hardly use any lipstick at all. And if you are one of these people, I don't collect Jeffree Star just to collect Jeffree Star. I only collect the ones that I actually want to wear. But if you are one of these people that gets all of them anyway, and then you got stuck with colours you're not going to wear, well, how about using it as an eyeliner? Because in my in the violet tutorial that I did with the I Heart Revolution Violet Chocolate Bar, I used Posh Spice to do as liner, lashes and lippy, which looks absolutely fab. I'm not sure what colour mascara to go for today. Will I use one of the lipsticks or will I just use black? I'm going to pause you, I'm going to do mascara, brows, and I'm going to pop some lips on. And I want you to just pause the video yourself, and in the comment box below I want you to guess what colour lippy I'm going to go for, and then afterwards tell me if you got it right or not. Don't go nowhere. Hey, I'm back. What did you guess right? I've got hair right across my chin and it's really tickling me. Hang on. It's sticking to my setting spray. Today I used my Barium Illuminating one with the rose gold mica in it because I figured, do you know what, I've got nothing else on my skin, I've not done bronzer, I haven't even done highlight yet. Because to be honest, I'm not even sure it needs it. I'm going to actually have a day without highlight because I'm so hot, it's just going to get sweat off anyway. Now, kind of cheaty with my lashes, I didn't use any of the liquid lipsticks. I actually used my L'Oreal Miss Baby Roll Mega Volume in teal blue, and I used 818 for the lips. Now, like 714 from the summer collection 2015, this one does take a bit more finessing than his normal lipsticks, but you know, it still gives you great coverage, really soft, really light on the lips, cannot feel it on them at all, which is just what I love. So I hope you enjoyed this look, and you know, another way to get a wing without having to perfect a wing. So there we go. If you enjoyed this, it'd be great if you'd hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe. If you subscribed, hit the bell, and if you hit the bell, Make sure you choose the option to get all notifications, not just some. And all that's left for me to say is stay fabulous. And I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.